Hey guys, Sunday. I was going to show you how I do some chores. I'm trying to figure out things that I can do to lessen her load, and it's good for me to do more for myself too. So I was going to show you how I help out with the laundry. First, I'm going to empty the dryer, and it takes me a while, and it's not pretty, but I make it work. So first thing I got to do is I got to get the dryer open. And as you can see, this handle here is not quad friendly at all. So what I do is I got to get myself over close to it where I'm a little stronger, and I use my fork to pry it open.
Wait. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
I want to see how you do it.
So, usually when I'm doing this stuff, Hannah's gone and training for her Ironman. Usually when she's swimming, actually, is when I do this kind of stuff. And she was asking me how I got into the dryer, and I told her I used my fork. And she's like, "What?" And you guys know how it is. We just gotta kind of do whatever we can to get it done. But
And he puts that fork back in with the clean forks.
yeah, I sold myself out on that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't do that. Here we go.
Oh.
So
That's pretty easy.
yeah, not bad. And then if there's sometimes there's a sock or something that's hard to get to, and I can scoop it out of the trash. So, all right. Well, I got to get this open first off. And open this door up. And the dryer is actually at a pretty good height for the laundry baskets that we use. The top of the basket is almost even with the bottom of the dryer opening. So set this over here, and then it's all about angles. I gotta get the right angle to reach stuff. Slowly but surely I get the stuff. Luckily it's towels. Towels are pretty easy. The smaller the stuff, the more difficult. Man, this is hard to get some of this stuff out of the dryer. There we go. Using the paddles on the inside of the dryer here, I can rotate the tub and then get stuff to kind of fall into place. All right, that is everything out of the dryer. So I'll give this a big heave to try to get it up on my lap. There we go. Like I said, not pretty, but it's about getting done. All right. I'm gonna go set this in the other room, and then I'll be back to switch the wash. Now back to my handy fork here. Try and pry this open and get into the washing machine. Now this is extra difficult because this stuff is heavier. There we go. Just gotta kind of squeeze my elbow in after I pry it open. Alright. And certain stuff gets hung, so I gotta make sure I don't throw that in the dryer and ruin any of our clothes. Those will hang. Let me see here. Hannah is making with chicken and shrimp. So there's motivation to get chores done right there. Like anywhere, there's positives and negatives to living here. but my life is changing, and I think I'm ready for more of an apartment condo type setup as opposed to living in a hotel. You know, less traffic, less wait for the elevator. Having Hannah with me makes a lot more possible with my life. I don't have to worry. You know, before, if I had a caregiver not show up, I was stuck in bed until I could find a replacement. And now, all I gotta do is wake Hannah up and problem solved. Problem solved. Really nice having Hannah here, and she's so great about helping me out with things. But a lot of the work falls on her, and I'm trying to lessen that load by doing a couple loads of laundry. And it's not just for her, like I said. Yes. That's about it for closing the dryer, or going to the dryer. Alright. Moving right along. And the next challenge is starting the dryer. Almost got it twisted to where it needs to be. I got it from one off position to the next off position. Haha, got it. I just got it. Success. All right.
Done?
You gotta hang up the shorts that don't go in the dryer.
Next to Bill's cat suit.
I dropped the shorts, so now I gotta pick them up. Because what would I do if Hannah wasn't here? And I don't want to have more work for her when she gets back. I don't like to have things partially done. I try to get them done. I'm usually finishing up when she gets back, but the whole idea is that I do something for her, not that she comes and has to do more or finish it up for me. So to pick some up off the floor, I gotta recline all the way back. Right.
I'll lift this up.
And then back up. So then after I recline all the way back, then I have to lower my seat some more. And then I gotta throw my hips all the way to the right. Now, gotta start a little wash. Looks like we got some towels that need to be done. You know, the first time I did this, I was so worried that I was gonna ruin Hannah's clothes and try really hard to help out and end up messing it up. But I think she was so surprised the first time I did this that she wouldn't have cared if I ruined, well, I won't say she would have cared if I ruined some of her clothes, but she was just, I think she was just impressed that I did something while she was gone, to be honest. Now we're on to folding the laundry.
Do you want to show them the hole in the wall?
Yeah, so I was telling you guys about how the carpet rolls and my chair surges. Well, let me see if I can spin around here. It's about the size of my foot plates, and the carpet was catching. Sometimes these back wheels stay like perpendicular to the front wheels when I'm trying to go forward, and the carpet rolls because this carpet is not glued down. And then, like I said, I took my hand completely off the joystick and I could hear the motors binding, and then just all of a sudden it just surged and it just surged and it just surged, and I was way back like here when I stopped. I guess not that far because I hit the table, but I was back a ways, and I mean, it just, when it goes, it goes. It was kind of scary actually, because that hole, it's on the other side of the wall too.
Yeah, it went through to the bathroom. Let me go. Show. All the way through.
I've always said when I mess something up, I don't do it a little bit. That's how I ended up in this chair. That's how we ended up with a hole in both the walls. So hopefully one of these days I'll learn and quit messing stuff up. It might be a little crooked.
Is it?
Oh, it's me that's crooked.
I'm gonna show you guys folding laundry next. So what I usually do is I just tip this over and I put it up on the surface. I usually put it up on the bed, but we're in here right now, so the table will work. And I got a little bit more room when I'm on the bed, but after I get through the first couple of things, that won't be an issue. This load is all towel, so you won't get to see how I hang stuff up this time. But like everything, it just a little bit of time and patience and get it figured out. The folding definitely is not my strong suit. The folding and the socks, because I can't roll them up. Or I guess I shouldn't say I can't. I haven't figured out how to roll them up yet.
That's some positivity for you.
Right? That's one thing I really do like about Fraser and University of Louisville research that I'm a part of. They never tell you can't do anything. It's that you haven't figured it out yet, or you don't know how to do it yet, not that you can't do it. Small difference, but I mean it makes a big impact, you know. And instead of having somebody tell you you can't do things, it's like, no, you know, maybe not right now, but it just leaves a lot of hope for the future. And you know, the less negativity, the better.